point where being single is just a lot safer than dating, getting into a relationship, being in a situationship, or anything with anybody, because the way that these men are set up nowadays, the way that these men move about, the way that these men lie, cheat, finesse, use, abuse, mistreat, all of that, the way that they do that so openly and also without any remorse, without any care, like, what is going on? I don't understand. Like, nobody can convince me at any point right now that being in a relationship is better than being single. Nobody, because I am so at peace and content with myself. The only times I feel like stressed out is when I see what these women are going through at the hands of these men. Like, when I reflect on my past relationship, I remember the stress. When I see other women going through it in their relationship every day, the algorithm wants to show me stories of women who are going through it with these men who have been cheated on, who have been abused, who have been lied to. And it's just like, is there even a point of being in a relationship? I don't think anybody could convince me at this point.
This is the kind of stuff. Oh, sorry.
So she sounds like she need to go get a goddamn woman then. She need to be a bulldagger. That's what the heifer need to do. Because if men are doing this situation, she ain't got to worry about. Go get another woman to satisfy you. Y'all can go get that fake ass dick. Do what y'all got to do. Whatever the desire, you want some meat, you know what I'm saying? You go get one of them rubbers from Ann's or Adam and Eve's or Cirillas or whatever the place they call. Go get you one and have fun at it. Because if a man, you think that's all men do in a relationship is beat, hand up, put mental anguish on women, she must not know. She must not know at all, because there's some women out here put some mental anguish on men on a regular goddamn basis.
What?
So she need to stop this shit. It's crazy.
You know, well, that's what we kind of spoke to earlier as far as the message that you're putting out there. So
yeah,
you know, she's consuming everything that's going negative about the relationships, and it's also been conversations that it's not enough people that are married in healthy marriages that actually speak up. You know, they're just enjoying their lives. They're not on the internet, and you don't hear about it. And people love to push things when it's negative. So if that's all that's out there, you don't have enough people speaking up, then people are gonna not be so thrilled about dating or wanting to marry because they're not hearing about it. So I've heard Trigger Mike say that he encourages people who are happily married to come out, speak on it.
Yes.
And it must.
I always say, oh, go ahead.
Oh, I think Shanice, she just said she haven't spoke. Go ahead, Shanice.
Hey, I think the bigger issue is it's more people that are not married. There is an advocate for marriage. And we are in the state where you have to show me. You have to show me. Now, we know Hank is married, and Hank he's an advocate of marriage because he's been through it and he's going through it. And he's always, but it's more single people that is talking about marriage. Don't show me. Don't piss me off.
Do you know his history? Do you know his history?
Do you know who people that be talking the most? Show me.
Do you know his history? Do you know his history before he met his wife? He used to be
No, he just told me his history, but he's been married before that. That's an experience. You see what I'm saying, sis?
I'm saying, yes, that's true. But to be marriage oriented and minded is.
Wait a minute, sis. Wait a minute, my love. Correct me if I'm wrong. I remember another podcast. You told me that you wasn't married, that you haven't been married.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
don't point at somebody that's been through it. Don't point at somebody that's been through it, because you talk about something that you haven't experienced. So it's just an opinion. It's not the experience.
So I have a question.
Valid, sugar. Hold on. Your point is valid because that's your opinion. But I'm getting back to my point. It should be a lot more married people speaking up than single people. You see, y'all know I love to talk, but I sit back and listen because I know my place. I know my place.
I have a question for you.
There's a place for you. It's beautiful.
You know what, Shanice? I respect.
Shout out for Shanice knowing her place.
Yeah, Shanice, you're
in the same way.
You know, talking.
In the same way that, like, Shanice, So then you can say that, but I'm curious to know what your thoughts are on the women who have never experienced any of this abuse. They're just on TikTok looking at their algorithm and they're hearing all these stories, and then now they have this perception of men. Would would you then say, well, you've never experienced that abuse, so you shouldn't think that way?
Yeah, I think everybody is. I think everybody's entitled to their opinion. But when you start talking like you have experience, like when you start
That
talking,
woman was talking like that.
okay, you going because you know I don't like to be talked over.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me mute.
Thank you. It's one thing of talking off of opinion. It's nothing that's talking facts. Just like with when we talk about Maya. First of all, you always say that you didn't even know the woman. To be honest with us, we all really don't really know her, but we had some more of a background of her than you did, and you went straight over to she's lying, she's deflecting, there's trauma and all this extra stuff. And then it was so funny because you was like, and why she sit over there with her dog, and then your dog barked. We got to be careful. We got to be careful of how we deflecting off of our experience. And you don't have that experience, sis. I appreciate you. It's really good for what you're saying, but don't say it long because you've never been married. And it's okay because you're a beautiful woman. You're smart, educated. I'm sure you're going to be married. I'm pretty sure of that. But until then, don't, because you always, and this is just me talking to you, sister, sis, you always lead things to, oh my gosh, she's going to be a side chick. Oh, she's going to be a slut. She's going to be that. No, maybe she's going through her trauma a healthy way. Maybe she's going through her trauma. Hey, we have already established that there is something that's missing that she has been through, and she doesn't have to be a slut because she don't want to be married. She doesn't have to be a failure. Be married right now. Do I feel like there should be some counseling involved? Absolutely. But until then, don't be deflecting off of this woman. And I'm only speaking on that point because I don't talk about marriages. I don't. Never been married. Do I want to be married? Maybe in the future, not right now, but in the future, yeah. I think if the right man comes along, I feel like I will be raised to be married when it's my time. But until then, I'm not gonna be like, you need to be married, baby. Where your ring at? If you got all this education, where's it at? That's all I'm saying. Ain't no knock to you. I don't want you to think that I'm attacking you, but it was just some things that it was just like it was very oxymoronish. And I land. I did good.
Boom. I like that. Quick tidbit pertaining to the video, right? Because she was saying how no one could tell a relationship is better than being single. I always say, like, it's better to have a relationship than be in one. And I feel like that's the best way I could describe it. Like, I have relationships with different people. We all have different relationships. You know, like you have relationships with people. You can't be in relationships. A relationship is not like a thing that exists on its own. It's something that you have with someone. And trying to be in one, in my opinion, is what ruins people. And I'll end there.